Hey guys, welcome. We have a new drill for you today. We like to call it mirror step. This is a drill that we picked up from several of our attendees from Peter the Quick's class, I believe it's Florentine class, and we've modified it for our purposes to try to practice our range control, right? So this, as with most of our drills, this drill has a stander and a lunger, right? For this reference, I'm going to be the lunger starting out. So there's a couple of steps to this drill. We line up a sword's reach away from each other. So we both kind of do a flat slap in, and we try to make sure that our swords are measuring the same length. You'd want to memorize this length in case your swords are different lengths, because this is what we're going to try to reset to at the end of every step. Okay, so after we're sure that we're in that position, the lunger is going to take a lunge. It doesn't have to be the longest lunge you're capable of, and in fact, it shouldn't always be the same length. You can take a short step, you do not have to go straight forward, and you should not always go straight forward. You're allowed to lunge diagonally too. We're just going to show you a straight lunge at this point for purposes of this drill. So let's take another step over here so we're sure we're frame. Okay, so we measure, the lunger takes a lunge. The follower, right, he takes a step back, and then we remeasure, and it looks like I beat him a little bit on this, right? So the follower, right, slide back a little bit. But the follower resets that range so we can see how much he was off by when he lunges. Then we switch role. He becomes the leader, and I become the follower. So go ahead and lunge. We remeasure. I overstepped a little bit, so I'm going to slide back in a little bit. So some tips for this drill. Remember, you don't always have to lunge as far as you can. You should mix it up. You want to lunge laterally, and you also want to try to retreat laterally too. Like, this is your sandbox for you to play with, how you're trying to maintain range between your opponents. In addition, you want to be looking very carefully at your body's chest, their torso, maybe their foot position, to try to gain some information into how far they're going to lunge while you do this. So a set of mirror step looks like this. I'll lead first.
Okay.
Okay, so again, you saw how at the end of each step, we take a little bit of a pause and try to match ourselves back up to that same sword's reach away. It's kind of a max reach with our sword. So that's all we got for you for mirror step.